What up and welcome to Rama Screen YouTube channel, and here's my review of Netflix new miniseries, One Day. Let's rock this. Okay, you guys remember the previous 2011 movie adaptation, right? Starring Anne Hathaway and Jim Sturgis. It was based on the book, which is also the basis for this new show. And you know what? You know how sometimes you come across a movie and you're like, man, that would have worked so much better as a TV show instead. Well, this is one of those cases. Because even though I don't recall every single detail about the Anne Hathaway movie, this show, however, allows for more character development and more expansion of the journey and more time for you to invest yourselves in their emotional arc. This version of One Day offers and provides so much more that the old movie did not get to cover within its 90-minute runtime. One Day is heartfelt AF. It's charming, it's witty, it's romantic, it's profound, it's cathartic, and many of its sad and happy moments absolutely hit you right here, right on the spot. And what I love the most about it is that it embodies beauty in simplicity. It doesn't have or it doesn't need bells and whistles to draw you in and keep you engaged. And it's also very British, from its lingo to its dating styles, all the way to how the characters express their complicated feelings at any given moment. Binge watching One Day is a wonderful way to celebrate this year's Valentine's Day with your significant other. Based on the worldwide bestseller by author David Nichols, One Day is a decade-spanning love story that tells the story of Emma Morley and Dexter Mayhew, who on 15th July 1988, the night of their graduation, speak for the very first time. The next morning, they go their separate ways, but where will they be on this one ordinary day the next year and the year after that, and every year that follows? Each episode finds Dex and Em 1 year older on this one particular date as they grow and change, move together and apart, experience joy and heartbreak. Starring Ambika Maud, Leo Woodall, Essie Davis, Tim McKierney, Amber Grappy, Johnny Weldon, Eleanor Tomlinson, Jolie Richardson, and Toby Stevens. Okay, I really like the casting of the two leads. They are terrific. I mean, Ambika in particular has so much grit and spirit and fierceness about her performance, and Leo absolutely looks the part. When you're talking about a young, handsome Brit character like Dexter Mayhew, who ends up becoming a media figure. And the chemistry between these two actors is just off the charts. It's so palpable, it's so convincing, it's so electric. The way it goes from platonic to maybe more than friendship to maybe something else, all of it is so meticulously mapped out, and it comes off very incredibly sincere. Now, I don't think it's fair to be comparing Ambika and Leo with Anne Hathaway and Jim Sturgis. Yes, I'm sure their interpretations of Emma and Dexter are not much different, but they're also not carbon copies of each other. I think Ambika and Leo are just doing their own thing, which totally shows. And even though their characters don't look much older after 20 years span, but there's a certain maturity, a certain emotional growth about them that Ambika and Leo effortlessly and completely capture with such ease. Of course, I can't reveal to you too many details about this milestone or that milestone or that milestone, since this is a spoiler-free review. And I want you to watch or experience those moments for yourself. But I think you'll find that a lot of the elements sprinkled on this show, in terms of the 80s and the 90s and the early 2000s, to be deeply amusing. You see, it doesn't concern itself too much with nailing the era down perfectly, but rather it's about how the nostalgic depiction of those eras accompanies and complements where Emma and Dexter may be in their lives at any given year. There's a blend of oldie songs with some contemporary songs that are meant to delicately encapsulate the humor, the joy, the flings, the heartache, the arguments, and the profundity. Now, some of the episodes focus mostly on Emma, and some of the episodes focus mostly on Dexter. Dexter has an interesting arc, especially when he spirals down into madness in the absence of Emma, whom he considers to be his rock or his North Star. On these episodes are when Ambika and Leo's acting chops are put to the test, which they pass with flying colors. And some of the supporting actors, including Essie Davis, also make their memorable mark. So yeah, overall I give One Day the rating of 4.5 out of 5. The best part is there are a total of 14 episodes, with each episode running about 30 minutes short on average. So if you like the first few episodes, which I guarantee you will, then there's plenty more where that came from, so to speak. So you and your significant other can have a 14-day journey with Emma and Dexter, one episode per day, if you choose to do so. And what could be more romantic than that? So that's it. That's my review of One Day. Smash that like button. Hit that notification bell. Share this video with everyone you know. Share your thoughts in the comment section below. And as always, subscribe. Let's rock this.